Car Club come to be?
It started with Ian had a little band with some other people, and then the drummer DM'd me on Instagram and was like, "Hey, do you want to be part of a band?" And I was like, "Okay." And then
we left them, and it was just
Yeah.
Annika and I for like 2 or 3 of the band names.
Then
we
it was
had.
the Wallflowers.
And then COVID hit, and then you and I didn't speak for like 8 months.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden we were like, let's try it again and everything. And then we were like, and then once it started getting up there and everything, we realized, hey, we kind of need like a rhythm section. It can't just be like soft folk, sad boy music and everything.
And who knows how to play bass? Oh, Christian
That's a
knows
lie.
how to
That
play
is a
bass.
lie. I had
We
my
started-
bass. I had my bass for not even a month at that point.
Yeah.
No, literally, we had a basement show, and we were looking for a bass player. And at the time, we just had our friend Hunter was playing bass just a little bit here and there. And then Christian told us that he started to learn bass and everything. And we literally gave him the set list for the basement show, and he learned it within a week. And then we all did rehearsal, sounded good. And then all of a sudden, we were just like, cool, you're in Car Club now. And
You are the bassist. Do you regret that decision?
Oh, dude, I regret it so hard.
So what is the name Car Club? Where did it actually come from?
I think it was my username on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You're
It-
kidding.
it was- no, it was
alliterative and
literally
it
my
sounds cool. Car Club. Ooh.
And it's funny because now you're actually into automobiles and fixing bikes
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, no, it was literally my SoundCloud username for the longest time. And then Annika and I were kind of when we decided we needed to start on something new, we realized like, oh, that's kind of a cool name and everything.
You were like, what should we call this project?
Look on Christian's face.
So, what would you have called the band then?
Fart Club.
Ah,
What was kind of your first musical piece that you three kind of put together and released?
We did the demo tape, which was just like we were just experimenting and trying to figure out like what direction we sort of wanted to go in. And then we had put out Utah. And
Utah.
people and I think that was like one. I think that's why that's probably like my favorite one, is because that was like the
That was like the first one that me and Ian recorded, and like actually we sat down and wrote it. And we like recorded it, and it was like, yeah, we just made this.
and then on
Like,
top
this is
of that,
cool.
like people like
A
really
lot of
liked it.
people mess with Utah for real.
People like really liked it and everything. Like we went in,
I thought I wasn't when I was meaning anything. I just started smiling.
we
People like Utah.
even from Utah, I feel like we've come incredibly far, as well as like even with like a lot of the stuff that we've written and haven't recorded yet, like Demonia and Lady Dog and stuff.
Yeah.
Those ones are really cool. Those ones are really cool fucking
Yeah.
songs. Like they are a lot heavier and a lot like energetic than a lot of the other stuff we've made. 'Cause
So, how would you define your all's genre within that space? I know you always play on folk and indie, but you're now writing heavier stuff. So, where do you kind of envision Car Club falling into?
Male manipulator.
Midwest emo, Midwest like
Midwest
I
emo?
would say
indie rock.
like a little Midwest emo influence with those like open sounds.
Yeah.
not
Rip
the-
off
the
modern
emo
baseball.
sound. Yeah.
Rip off
I would
Midwest.
say straight up rap.
So, you're talking about Demonia, you're talking about Lady Dog, you're talking about coming up with all these new songs. What's the plan for them? Are you looking to
Eat
release them?
Sorry.
Do you plan on recording them and releasing them as singles? Is an EP the next move? Is an album the next move? What's the next move
And-
for Car Club?
An EP is the next move.
We tried to do an album, and it was just so disorganized. Well, it wasn't that. It was like we didn't like the songs on it. There were too many. There was like just too. It was too much.
We were also rushing
us-
it, and we didn't
Yeah.
feel very proud of them. Like other than Goodnight You was like probably gonna be like the highlight of that album besides Poor Jane Doe. I feel like in order for us to do that album and everything, we've really got to warm ourselves back up to like writing and recording and releasing music again, because we haven't
we
done
haven't
it
in a
in
little
so
bit.
long. Like yeah, we released like Franco and 15, but those are like it wasn't like how it used to be. Whenever.
also-
Those are still so old.
They're
Yeah.
like,
Oh no, they
they're
are
like,
for sure.
what, 6 months ago.
We've also just done like singles, and so I
Mhm.
think it'd be kind of hard to like jump into just doing like a full album.
Yeah.
So we're warming up with the EP, I would say.
But at some
The
point,
PP.
but at some point though, I would love to do an album. But as far as
And
like,
we will.
I mean, even like EP wise, I think we're going for what 5 tracks.
Yeah, like 5 or 6.
5 tracks, and it's just good night. Right. it's just good night, you demonia.
5 tracks.
Good night,
5
you.
tracks,
5
or
or
6.
5 tracks.
Good night, you demonia, lady dogs. That other one you wrote, and that other one I wrote.
Yeah, there's one more though. So
Oh, that's 6.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Is can there be a 6-song EP? I think there's also like a time limit on EPs though, I guess. You know what? Nah, it's fine.
You'll be the first. There has to be a 6-song EP out there already.
Most definitely.
Is it too preemptive to talk about a date?
for a EP?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We're gonna record all the songs like tonight. No, I'm joking.
Like tonight.
I think
Tonight.
I feel like the projection could be the like July.
July.
Within the month.
Yeah. At least before summer ends.
Let's be honest.
No, we're gonna record all of it within a few weeks of June, and it's gonna release at least the beginning or middle of July.
You've been gigging for a while. You had a hiatus. You're coming back. What's kind of how much do you want to gig? Do you want to tour? Do you just want to keep playing local? What's kind of your envisioning for Car Club with in regards to gigging out right now?
I know personally for me, I'd like to do like some sort of like Kentucky tour at some point. Like I don't really have like an aspiration to like get like humongous or whatever. But I mean, but like
I'm trying to get huge.
I'm trying to get you humongous.
but like for me personally, I'd like to do a Kentucky tour at some point.
I think that'd be cool.
Cuz I know we're also planning on playing in Madison next summer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody come. I have like a
Car Club's going out of state?
yeah, Car Club Wisconsin tour.
Oh.
Oh my god, really reaching. The
But I was
Y'all
boundaries
gonna
of the
tell
US.
me what's going on?
You guys come up next summer and then you can stay in my house.
Yeah, but also like
You look at.
But also-
Wisconsin.
but I do appreciate playing. I do appreciate just playing locally, like in town, a whole lot as well. It is still like my dream to play at the Burl.
Yeah.
Like as sort of small as that may sound, I do really want to play at the Burl.
It's a dream.
And I mean, but I do love playing like the more intimate shows.
The scene here is good. I hate using that word. The scene. But it's like the people that come to the shows are all like happy
They're
to be there.
always
Like people
very
really like
supportive.
live music here, and that makes for a good place to play.
They could
live
literally
music.
hear of us like that same night. Like that could be the first time they ever hear the name like Car Club, and then boom, they're like dancing and like having fun with everybody. Like it was like any of them.
Motherfuckers always be saying why Chief Keef always in the barber shop. Chief Keef ain't about this. Chief
Chief
Keef
Keef
ain't about that.
that.
Shut the fuck up.